Welcome to This Ain't the Scene. It's a podcast. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to... What are we doing?
Are we starting with that?
Yeah, we're fucking going straight in.
Right, let's start again.
Oh.
I thought we were going to do like a little new music shit.
No new
I've
music.
listened to new music.
We'll do it at the end. We'll do it at the end.
No, we start with that.
We're doing it at the end.
No, because then we ramp up. Because then when we get through that, we can be like, today we're going to be doing this shit.
Nah, because we give the people what they want from the start. Welcome to This Ain't the Scene. It's a podcast. We've already done this intro once. Josh, how you doing?
You're fucking good. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I was like 3 times.
That was the
That was
third
like-
intro.
Every time you said I was like, clap again.
I'm keeping it all in.
You can keep it all in. Don't.
I'm
This is
gonna.
like 10 minutes of nonsense.
How's your week?
Yeah, pretty good. What have I done? What did I do on Saturday? What did I do at the weekend? I did some stuff. I went to the seaside.
The seaside, lovely.
Yeah, the seaside, Bridlington. So it's less. I like Bridlington, but when you get to the sea, it smells a bit like shit, like just all the time.
Most of the seasides in
The
the
amount of
UK,
times
to be
that
honest.
I picked up my daughter and went, "Has she done a shit?" No, it's just the air.
It's just the air. There's what it smells like around here.
Just
In
the air.
in Port Talbot, in South Wales, where I lived, not now. The steelworks is like right on the coast,
Yeah.
so it just stinks of egg
Oh really?
all the time.
Fuck.
Just stinks of sulfur,
I like-
constantly. So like
Oh.
no matter what beach you go to, it just stinks of sulfur.
Yeah. I like a good city with a smell low.
What?
Like York smells of chocolate.
Have you ever
sometimes.
been past that big in like on the outside of Leeds when you're like near the motorway? There's that building with all the grass on it.
Oh yeah.
That always smells weird.
Does it?
Yeah, do you ever drive past and just
What of?
I don't know, like dead stuff.
Ah. Joe, I was driving home today and there was just like like general farm smell, like when you're going through fields. Like I shit you not, it just stank of like Leeds Fest Portaloo,
Gross.
like proper dehydrated piss. That
Yeah.
was not a good city
Not what you
smell.
want. Talking about Leeds Fest, you gonna go? We're going.
No,
Come on.
no,
Come on.
we had such a long
We're
conversation
going.
about
We're going to
this.
Leeds Fest.
We're not.
What
We're
about
not.
the
I'm washing
Saturday?
my hair. That's
The only reason I
it's
want to go.
so expensive.
I only
man.
want. It is so expensive. I only want to go to see Blink. That's it.
That's like 120 quid to see one band.
I mean, I would have paid that anyway to
Didn't
see
they-
them anyway.
Didn't they just tour?
Yeah, and I
Did you go
missed.
see them?
No, I was in Japan.
Right. Well, I mean, how much were the tickets to just see them?
About
60 quid?
no, it was more than that.
80 quid?
No, it was like
They're not going to be 120 quid.
yeah, they were.
Nah.
I promise you, the tickets I got, because I got tickets, and then we
They're
decided.
doing like 200 caps, aren't they?
Yeah, just playing fucking Key Club,
Come in.
playing Key Club in Leeds tomorrow.
Also, like, we had like a whole thing where John was trying to convince me to come to Leeds Fest. And I was like, nah, I don't want to see any of the bands. And you were like, fucking boomer. And like, you kept calling me a boomer. And then I realized like 20 minutes later, I was like, you're calling me a boomer for not wanting to go see a band that has existed for like 25 years full of fucking middle-aged men.
Yeah, but they're cool, aren't they?
I was like, come check out this hip new band, Blink 182.
Bling one out of two. No, but there's other like cool young bands there, young musicians.
None that I would
Cool,
sit through.
the cool shit.
I said the only condition that I would go to Leeds Fest on the Saturday is if Jordan didn't go see Blink 182 and did a double whammy of Neck Deep because they're playing twice.
Definitely not. I mean, I'll see them once because I'll see them once.
Yeah,
I've said it before. I'll say it again. I don't like Neck Deep, but I'll watch them.
yeah.
If I'm at a festival and they're on, I'll watch it and I'll be
They're
like,
alright.
yeah, it was alright.
They're good live.
I mean, they're a good band. What I did, I went to see Korn.
Oh fuck yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You should put it on your Instagram stories. I fucking kept that quiet. And
Yeah, I forgot to tell you.
Let's talk about the real event though. Did you see Loathe?
I did see Loathe.
Were they insane?
They were very good. However, it like started off. Obviously, they came out and do their old fucking thing, and then it fucking down and fucking kicks off and all the circle pit, and it was great.
Yeah.
And honestly, they're awesome. But I don't know. After like maybe 5-10 minutes of it, I got a bit like bored. I got a bit like it felt a bit samey for me.
Yeah.
I was a bit like, okay, yeah. But then I don't know. I don't know if it was more the way that they had laid out their set
I think
opposed to the song, because I liked every single song they played and I thought they were awesome. I just think their set that they played lulled in the middle a lot.
I
And
think
then
it's
ramped back up
probably
at the end.
like a support slot thing because they're like if you listen to like their like records, they're very like diverse. Like they're not samey at all. But when you've got how long did they play? Like half an hour tops.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
So like you've just got to put
a bit longer, like 40 minutes.
I guess you've just got to put like you got to cut it down a bit, haven't you? You got to
'Cause,
cut
like,
some of the
They came out and it was like loads of energy, and then like first 3 songs were tons of energy and it was awesome, and then it just like, and like obviously it has to lull at some point anyway.
well they have like
But,
this
like-
more like shoegazy like
Yeah.
Deftonesy.
But I like those songs.
yeah.
But I don't know, it just kind of it felt like it didn't fit for some reason. I don't
Mm.
know, but it was really good and they were sick.
Did you see Wargasm?
No, so I went to the Peace Hall one.
Were they not on it?
No, it was just Korn and Loath.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah, there was only 2 bands.
That's lame.
Whereas the one in London had Wargasm, Loath,
Spirit
Box, and Korn.
Well, Wargasm did Bridlington as well, though. The
Maybe
day
they
before.
did do Peace Hall and we just got there late.
Yeah, because they did Bridlington the day before.
Oh, maybe they did. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Spirit Box just did London though.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, when we got
but
there,
as far as I'm aware, it was Wargasm and Loath were on every date. But Wargasm will obviously open.
Well, I don't know, because we got there and we were probably there for a good, maybe half an hour before any music started.
Oh, really?
So there's a big time between bands
Yeah.
to have. I don't know.
I think they've been starting them quite early though.
Doors did open at 6.
Yeah.
We
I
didn't
think-
get there until like 7:30.
I think they've been starting them quite early, but I guess
Yeah.
maybe it's because they're bigger bands. Like, even when you go see like a big band like Korn, like when we saw Mike M, like the opener, when I saw him, it was Cassier, and no one knew who the fuck Cassier was at
That's
that time.
mad.
But it's like, but
I
a lot of them like that, they'll still have like a small act that no one really knows, and it's usually someone that's probably just been signed.
Yeah.
And it's like we need to get this person in front of people, at whatever
yeah.
cost. Because Mike M started super early.
Yeah, I missed the support band of Mike M, but not because we got there late, because we were stuck in the.
Placebo.
No, the first.
Yeah, it was Cassier.
No, we had Charlotte Sands.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because it was the next
She's
day.
big now, though, isn't she?
Yeah,
as
she's
well?
pretty big.
Yeah.
But yeah, we missed her because we were stuck in the fucking merch queue for like 3 hours.
Oh, mate, that was
Insane.
wild, wasn't it?
Literally like an hour and a half stood
And they
in
had
the merch queue.
so many like merch bits.
Insane. Ridiculous.
Wild.
But yeah, Korn was good. I haven't spoke about Korn. Korn was great.
Oh yeah, Korn
was
Korn were
fucking-
there
the
as
whole
well.
point.
Were they
Yeah,
there?
they were great.
Sick.
For a band that's like 30 years old, they still had so much energy.
Really?
It was crazy. Like, as soon as they started, I was like, oh yeah, I get it. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know that many Korn. I know the Korn songs. Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, like Laura was the one who wanted to go. She's more of
Yeah.
a fan than me, and I only know the main ones like Freak on a Leash.
Adidas, that's a tune.
Yeah. What's the one?
That's the
one.
tune.
Yeah. the like poppy one. What's the poppy
The
one?
poppy one.
It's something about a world.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember.
Is it a movie soundtrack one?
It might be.
Have they done a movie sound? They
don't know,
seem like the sort
probably.
of band that would have done the soundtrack to a horror film,
Yeah, you think so?
like the first Resident Evil film or something.
That's a good shout. It was very early 2000s.
Oh, do you know what was actually on the soundtrack for that? Kill Switch Engage.
Nice.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
No, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah, well, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
Doing a bit of new metal stuff. Yeah.
It's coming back.
You been listening to some Chowns?
Yeah, that new 4 Year Strong album came out.
Right, what's your opinion?
The singles were a lot better than the album. However, I like the songs that they didn't release as singles, but they're very different.
I just think it's mint.
It's great. Yeah,
It's a contender for album of the year for me.
it's fair. It's a great album.
It's up
I've
there.
listened to it a good like 4 or 5 times in the
Yeah.
last, like since it's come out.
It's
like,
well up there.
There's a few like a few of the songs that they didn't release as singles don't sound like 4 Year Strong songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're a bit different, but I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They're not as like heavy.
Did you listen to
pop-punk.
the EPs that they did before?
What for the singles?
Well, yeah, they did like they would do singles, then they would do like a 4-track EP, and then they did another single, and then they did another 4-track EP, and then they did an album.
I don't know, maybe.
But because a lot of the songs on that album have already been released, but not as a single, but as part of like
Okay.
a little
Yeah, I know
mini
what you mean.
thing. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's just all very good.
Mm.
I don't know if I've seen any new albums. Oh, a new Smashing Pumpkins album came out.
You Smashing Pumpkins. Not good.
Nah.
Yeah, didn't they do a thing where like they just like posted on Instagram? They were like, we need a new guitarist who's in, and then everyone just like had to like
Yeah,
apply.
it's she was an Instagram guitarist.
Yeah.
Kiki Wongo
Mm.
was a art tag.
Yeah.
She's good guitarist.
That's pretty cool.
Good I think she plays Ibanez. She's cool.
Ibanez.
But yeah, Smashing Pumpkins. They've the last album that I listened to was the one before this, and it like, it's the songwriting's not awful, but it's so overproduced, man.
Mm.
Like wild.
Mm.
It would be like if like Nirvana was still kicking about and they were doing like super polished like pop rock records.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't make sense. That's not how that band sounds.
Yeah, but I guess with them now, it's like you don't listen to them for new music. Do you know what I mean? They're one of those bands where you're like, it's great that they're releasing new music, but you're not there for the new music.
Maybe, but I mean,
If you're a Smashing Pumpkins fan, you're a 1975, 1975, what's the song called?
I actually can't remember.
1985, 1965,
74.
1974. That's a bop though.
Yeah, like Zero and all like Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
Mm.
All good, but it's like of an era, and it's got like a specific sound.
Yeah, they are of an era. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah,
Like they're of an era band.
but it's like it's. Do you know what? Actually, I was thinking about this a lot this week. It's actually this brings me on to another point. It all ties in. This is why I was thinking about it. Bands that are re-releasing music from 20 years ago and reproducing it, aka All Time Low, Dear Maria, Count Me In.
Oh, have you listened to it?
Yeah.
It's fucking sick.
Hate everything
What?
about
I love it.
it. Everything sounds.
No, I love it.
Do you know what it sounds like? It sounds like they've got like a Get Good Drums drum sample preset, a Neural DSP like preset.
Yeah.
Like, why does the guitar sound so metal? That second verse where it's got the palm music, it's like it's like so fucking like chonky.
It's sick.
Nah, man.
I
like
think
it doesn't
the
need
re-release.
that.
You're right. It doesn't need it, but it's the whole like fucking 25 years of whatever.
Yeah, but who's that for?
The fans, the old schools, the
You're
boys.
the only.
Me.
You're the only person that.
And then
likes
it
that.
does the bit in the verse where it's like, when the lights go out, I wanna wait, which is the second verse? Watch the way you take the stage by storm, where you wrap those boys around your finger, go and play the leader. No, what's the second verse start with? What's the second verse go like?
Home girl, home scene, I'll be the narrator.
Telling another tell the American dream.
Ba-na.
I see your name in lights. It like breaks in there. Do you know what I mean? That's like a break. It's like,
Yeah.
woo!
That's how it went before.
No, it didn't. There was no stop.
Yeah, there was.
No, there fucking
There
wasn't.
literally was.
There was no stop in that verse.
I see your name in lights. Yeah, there
No,
literally
there's
was.
not. It just goes,
That
I
line.
see your name in lights.
Nah.
And then all the guitars like, do, 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 and the drums like,
We're going to listen to this after. We're going to listen to the original
no.
after.
And
There's a
every
stop.
time they've done
There's
it
a fucking
live,
stop.
now
There's a
listen,
fucking
I've
stop,
listened
mate.
to this song fucking so
There's
many
a
times.
Stop.
It goes, it all the guitars and drums play through. There's a stop in the vocals. Yeah, I see your name in lights, and when you wrap those boys around your finger. But in the live version, every time they've ever done it live, ever, forever, there's a stop. But
We're gonna put a thing at the end of me playing the song to Jordan, and we'll
Yeah.
see who's fucking right.
he's wrong.
So like, leave a comment now, and then come back. We'll discuss it at the end, and we'll see who's fucking
Bruv,
right.
I've listened to All Time
Also,
Low.
another thing with this new version, one of the best things about that song, harmonies everywhere.
Yeah, there's not as many harmonies.
There's
in
none.
it. Yeah.
They've just fucking sacked him off. And do you know why? Because they've all dropped, haven't they? And they can't get that high anymore.
Do you reckon is it in the same key?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
fair.
The other, like, he does the little laugh again.
Ha
And the cough isn't the same.
You can't recreate that cough. That cough is
can't.
iconic.
Exactly.
Ready?
So why
Hang on.
try?
Here we go.
Yeah, why try?
Your turn. That was terrible. That is not how it goes. It's like a.
But like, so that's an example of one that's bad. 4 Years Strong did Enemy of the World. They remixed and mastered it. The original of that is probably one of the greatest sounding.
Yeah, I don't know why they remastered
like,
that. It was fucking stupid.
But I don't even know what genre it is. Pop punk, metalcore, whatever it is.
Easycore.
Yeah, easycore, I guess. But like one of the best sounding albums. Why would you do that? Thrice, Artist in the Ambulance, iconic. It was recorded in 2004, 2003, I think. It sounds like it was recorded in that time. People fell in love with that album, and for the anniversary, they go,
We did it
do
again.
you know what you want? Do you know what you want, guys? We're gonna re-record it, absolutely destroy its legacy, all of the charm that it had. We're gonna do it. We're gonna re-record everything. Now that my voice has aged by like 25 fucking years, so I don't even sound like the same person. And we're gonna re-release it. Who's that for? Thrice aren't getting like masses of new fans.
Just for the money, just for the dollar bills, baby.
Yeah, but everyone's listening to it once and going, do you know what happened? When that came out, I was well excited about it. And then I listened to it, and do you know what it did? It made me... I listened to the first 2 songs, and I went, the first version was sick, wasn't it? And I turned it off, and I went back and listened to the first version.
Did you ever listen to the re-recording of Sinners Never Sleep? All time, Unit 6.
No, but why would they do that?
It's
not even that old.
Honestly, diabolically bad.
It's not even that old.
It's like they just went to Pirate Studios, hooked up a couple of mics on a drum kit, and went, "This'll do."
To be fair, that's what the Thrice one's like.
And it's like, who's mixed or fucking recorded this? Because it's dreadful.
Because when Thrice did it, they still tried to make it sound like raw and edgy, but they did it all themselves. And yeah, they'll have. It's not awful, but it just doesn't. The character of it then, that album, was they were all young and they were all full of angst and full of passion for music. And now you can feel that they're all tired, like in the music.
It's too
like,
much
it's
music.
like oh, I guess we play Artist in the Ambulance again. It's just mad. Just stop re-recording stuff, man. It just people fell in love with the original one. Why would you do it again?
You know what else is potentially awful? Music by non-musicians. That's a segue.
Segway.
So what we're gonna do today is we got a playlist. Check it out in the description. You can check out the whole playlist of all the people we'll be talking about. Actors, mainly actors.
I'm just getting a drink.
Actors, other people that aren't musicians, potentially make music. What the fuck? Why are they doing that? We listened to a bunch of them, and we're just gonna rank them.
Yeah, here we are. That's lovely. This
Hold
drink.
on. Mango passion fruit. Let's have a little
It's
sippy
called
sip.
Get More D.
Get more Vits.
Get Fitz D.
Vits D.
You're gonna help yourself. Good, isn't it? Anyway,
Oh, I don't know about that.
it's peachy.
It tastes like plastic.
Right.
Celebrities.
Am I in charge of the list? Oh, yeah, I guess
I
you've
got
got
a
the
list.
playlist. You read them at me. I made loads of notes while I was at work today because Jordan basically just sent me a playlist and went, "You need to listen to all of this absolute white hot garbage, and then we're gonna discuss it." I was like, "Sick." Awesome.
Wait, hold on. Because I don't have Spotify Premium, I can't see the list. You need to get yours up.
Oh, is it not on? Yeah, I'll share the Spotify playlist, and Jordan will share.
I can share the playlist.
YouTube playlist.
Get
for-
fucked.
Fuck me. Okay, let me find this. It's called
Celeb songs.
Celeb Music.
That's the one. All right. So let's just start. Let's start from the top. Right.
It's-
No brainer. To start with, an actor who's well, he's a musician now, but an actor who started off as an actor and then went into music. 30 Seconds to Mars, right?
Yep.
He did, what was it, Requiem for a Dream?
Yeah, he did.
That was the first thing he did, I think.
I've seen that film once and I didn't like it.
It's a bit nuts.
Does he have heroin in his arm?
Yeah, it's all about like drugs and
He
shit.
gets infected and shit.
Yeah.
The Kill is a great song.
Wait, are we ranking the songs?
No, we're gonna rank them all as a band. But
yeah.
This is my starting point.
Okay, cool. Because I'm on the
So,
same page. Oh, I
they
might
like-
make. Hang on, let me keep lists of the ranks.
So I think it started very strong.
The first album, that album with The Kill on, Beautiful Lie, From Yesterday, Attack. Is it called Attack?
Oh yeah, that's a tune.
All of those first album songs, incredible.
What was that album called? Was it called A Beautiful Lie?
Beautiful Lie, yeah.
Yeah. Great album. Have you listened to any of their newer stuff?
I listened to the album after that one that had Kings and Queens on.
Yeah.
Because Kings and Queens, to be honest, is a fucking awesome song.
Was that on... Oh, actually, they've actually got a couple of good albums. I liked this album. I liked Love, Lust, Faith and Dreams.
No, I don't think
I saw them on that tour.
I don't think I listened to anything else after the Kings and Queens album.
Oh, that wasn't their first album. This was their first album.
Oh yeah, that album's great as well. Actually,
Yeah, it is great. This is War. That was
Yeah.
the one with Kings and Queens. This is War.
that's a decent album.
Hurricane. That's about as good as it gets. Then they did. I think they removed it from Spotify. Oh yeah, it's this one. The original artwork had like different sex positions on it, I think.
Cool.
Oh, the Walk on Water was a bit of a tune though.
Yeah, to be fair.
But then after that, they released an album last year.
This is what.
Oh, actually, I saw that. That was on Kerrang last year. I remember, and he was wearing all leather. He was wearing like bin bags and stuff. It was like well gimpy. I remember seeing it and just be like, "What the hell is going on?" It's like having my cereal. Yeah, it was like well sexy. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like, "What the hell?"
I think these X Bars, right? Those first two albums, maybe the third album, awesome, right? And there was a point in time where that stuff just worked. Emo Law was at its peak, and then after that, it all went downhill. He turned into a crazy cult person, and then he's just mental. So, I mean, for me, I would put them at like a C, only because The Kill is just an iconic song.
Right? Can I give you my hypothesis?
Yeah, go on.
So looking at this, so they've done 6 albums.
Mm.
I would class 4 of them as good albums.
4?
Yeah, because
I don't think I've listened to that album.
that is
Love,
it
Lust, Faith
has a
and
great
Dreams.
song called Conquistador on it.
Conquistador.
It's good. It's a good album. So I would put them B
I don't know.
because
B,
they're a bit. It's above half. We're talking.
B just seems high for 30 Seconds to Mars,
Nah.
man.
Yeah, but you got to think about how great the songs that you like are.
To be fair, every single song on that From Yesterday album is
A
awesome.
Beautiful Lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's got to be a B
All right, I'll give it to you.
because they're so good.
That album is insane.
Do you know what I mean?
Like I said, for Emo Law, that album is just up there.
That's pretty good. And then
What was our next one? Oh, was it Tenacious D?
oh yeah, I skipped that because I was like, that doesn't count.
Why doesn't that count?
Oh no, it wasn't. It was Joe.
Well, we'll skip. We'll come
Joe.
back to that. So we started speaking about Tenacious D. Tenacious D. Technically, Jack Black was an actor. Yeah, he's a musician. Yes, I get that, and he's played music his whole life. However, he did start as an actor,
yeah, but
and then he transferred into music.
was he not already in Tenacious D though?
No, I don't
when he
think
was
so.
acting? But didn't they meet like? I've seen Pick of Destiny. I've seen how they met. They met.
Don't think that's a accurate biography.
What? But like, because surely they're like. In my head, they went to like college together.
No, I don't think so.
Well, where do you find Kyle?
I think they met.
Just like in a gas station.
I think the story is that they met doing like stand-up-y things, like
Right. Okay.
at like open mic-y night stuff and stand-up stuff and whatever, and So I think that Tenacious D was definitely early on in his career as well. So I don't know. Maybe it all happened at the same time. It's a possibility that Tenacious D doesn't count in this because
We don't know.
Kyle Glass
We're not
is also an
scientists.
actor. He's been in films.
Well, the Pick of Destiny.
No, he's been in like
the
actual
biopic
films.
of their life.
What films has Kyle Gass been in? He's definitely been in films.
Oh, yeah, actually, I think he has. I think I've seen it. Like,
I've seen him
films
in
and stuff, and
something.
I've just been like, what the fuck's Kyle from Tenacious D doing? I think he was in a TV show recently as well.
He was in Elf.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Been in Kung Fu Panda. He was in Wild Hogs. Did you ever watch Wild Hogs? That's a great film.
No.
We've never seen Wild Hogs.
No.
With John Travolta.
No.
Yo, that's a sick film.
What is it? A comedy?
Yeah, it's like these. It's kind of like, you know, like Grown Ups.
Right.
It's like that, but instead of like, I don't know, basically,
But about pigs.
no. It's all these guys, and they're in their like mid-40s or whatever, and they all get like hog bikes, like Harleys, and they go like cross like America, like just driving bikes and stuff, and they end up in like a biker gang, and it all gets out of hand, and then there's like a riot and shit.
But it's a comedy.
It's a comedy.
John Travolta seems like the least funny person.
Honestly, it's great. It's a great film.
He just seems not funny. Oh no.
Kyle Gass was
I'm getting John Travolta and Steven Seagal mixed up.
yeah, definitely not Steven Seagal. Kyle Gass was in Cable Guy as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he totally was.
So,
Okay. I'll allow it. Side note, I don't think Tenacious D are very good.
what? Somebody clip that and just. I guess this is the end of the podcast. Goodbye, everybody.
They're good, but they're not like listenable, are they?
What? Are you mad?
It's just comedy. It's comedy music, isn't it?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of like Lonely Island. You don't sit there and listen.
Yeah.
We should put Lonely Island on there. We didn't put that on there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Lonely Island, but yeah, I guess I know what you mean.
It's not like I wouldn't go. I want to
There's
put some
some good
music on.
songs, though.
Let's put some things.
Like like Tribute's a great song.
They're all good.
Wonder Boy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Bop.
But I mean, it's like not.
Sometimes
Who's
you just
listening
need
to that seriously?
Sometimes you need to listen to Beelzebub.
You listen- We listen to it when you're pissed.
You do. It is.
You're
a very,
like, it's like take your top off pissed.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like sort of vibe. It's not like,
But they're
slap some
sick.
babe, slap some Tenacious D on. Hey babe. Like no one's like just sat at home being like, oh, let's put a record on. What do you fancy? Oh, but you put
Fuck a
Tenacious D on.
licing, fuck a loo.
Long as fucking time ago in a town called Kickapoo. Like no
Lived a
one's
humble family, religious through and through.
no one's like doing that.
I
So I would see him.
C.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know. I would put them B
To be,
because they're so good.
they're not on. That's on par with 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah.
Have you heard how mad you sound?
No, listen. You listening? So,
Yep.
30 Seconds, like we said, 30 Seconds to Mars got a couple of good fucking albums. Sure, whatever. However,
What? We've just gone. Do you know what? Every song's a banger. And now to prove your point, you've gone. Yes. So what? They've had a couple of good songs.
no, I said good albums.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Right,
They've had a
okay.
couple of good albums. However, Tenacious D is a banger after banger, and you can't not like Tenacious D. So they've been great from day one up until now. However, 30
But I
Seconds
wouldn't
to
say
Mars
that they've been
haven't-
great.
Yeah, but they've been there, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Jack Black's like everyone's fun uncle.
I just want to see like how many monthly listeners Tenacious D have. It says 3.5 million. I thought it said 35, and I would have gone. That's a lot. That's more than I would have thought.
3.5 mil.
No, who's listening to that?
Right, and wait, 35? No, 3.5.
3.5.
And then what's 30 Seconds to Mars got? I bet 30 Seconds to Mars is like 1.2.
Yeah, but I thought it was literally 35 people. Surely, like no more than 35 people.
What are you on
listen to
about?
Tenacious
Everyone
D
loves
within a
Tenacious
month.
D. Go to 30 Seconds to Mars. If 30 Seconds to Mars is lower, we have to put Tenacious D at B. If they're higher, then we'll put
Fucking
them at...
deal. You can suck it. 7.9.
Ah, balls. Okay.
See?
Tenacious D.
That was easy. Okay. Yep. No problem.
Tenacious D is at C. Joe.
I didn't listen to it because you made me listen to it before.
It's a bop, though.
I get it. It's alright.
Fucking great.
It's very Jordan.
So, Joe, for those of you who don't know...
With a D.
Fucking hell, he's fuming.
For all your listeners, I just like I don't understand. Joe with a D.
It's like Spanish, isn't it?
Is he Spanish?
It's like Django.
Is he Spanish?
No, I'm just saying.
I'll deep dive. If he's not Spanish,
I don't think he is.
I'm fuming.
It's like Django, isn't it? Django's with a D. Is that a Spanish name? Django's definitely a Spanish name.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Basically, Joe is Joe Kerry from Stranger Things. Steve Harrington.
Yeah.
And he had that song that was really popular and I think is sick. And if you listen to more of his stuff and his albums, honestly, they're really, really good. Like, they are genuinely fucking great.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. It didn't tickle any of my fancy.
Yeah, it's not really your kind of vibe.
Nah. It sounded like Gunship, but not as good.
No, I don't think it's not that like 80s. It is very 80s.
It is very
But
80s.
it's not that 80s driven to a point of like synthwave.
Yeah, the snare wasn't good enough. I needed a bigger snare. I wanted one of them. Just static.
It's a bit more like indie-ish.
Yeah. I thought it was alright.
It's chill. It's nice to just pop on in the background. And just fucking chill.
I'd see it. I'd slap it in there with Tenacious D. With the D.
Wait, Tenacious D was in... Oh, they was in C, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll
Don't
take
you
that.
be fucking moving Tenacious D a
I
lot?
thought Tenacious D were in D because it's Tenacious D.
Nah, man.
No, D. C.
Only by name, not by nature.
Wow.
I
Terrible.
don't even know. I'm so tired. When I was driving here, I was like, I'm going to be so boring. I'm so tired. And I've gone the other way.
All right, this is the next one.
The Bacon Brothers.
Yes, did you listen to that?
Yeah.
So
I did.
the Bacon Brothers, if you don't know, is fucking Kevin Bacon and his brother. I don't know what his brother's name is. Steve.
Right,
Steve
the
Bacon.
notes that I made while I was at work, just as a heads up, I did it marks out of 10, so you're going to have to translate my
Okay,
opinion
cool. Yeah.
somehow, because I was just writing shit.
Give me the Bacon Brothers.
I wrote pretty sick, something my dad would listen to.
Honestly, when I first listened to it, I was like, you know what? This is all right.
My immediate thought was, like, it's exactly the sort of thing that my dad would put in the car on like a 7-hour drive to Cornwall, and it would just be nothing but that one album. It would be we would flip between the Bacon Brothers and the Eagles, and that would be it.
Nice, I like it. So what did you
I'd give it a 7.
That's yeah. I give it a
Pretty
7.
high. I would put it probably on par with 30 Seconds. I thought it was really good.
The thing is, though, obviously, like a lot of this stuff.
Are they brothers? Is it his brother?
I assume so. It's got to be the Bacon Brothers.
You can't be throwing a name like brother around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The only thing is with this list is obviously there's going to be a few bands we've listened to a lot of, so we're going to have high opinions of, and some people that we've only listened to once because of this. And we're going to have no opinions whatsoever.
I've got opinions on all of them. And basically...
Bacon Brothers are in B, I agree.
Most of my opinions on them are either, yeah, it's pretty sick, or that is absolute fucking dog.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bacon Bros, B. I thought it was great.
I'm telling you now, the entire cast of Stranger Things do not score well.
Yeah, we'll get onto that on the next one. Bacon Brothers, fucking, it's got like a bluesy, like, kind of a little bit like church-goey.
That's why, because my dad used to listen to the Eagles a lot in the car, and it's got that like
Christian-y kind of
but like
Americanness,
country
blues.
Country blues, that sort of twang. I know, I'm into that. I liked it. If an Eagles song comes on, I'm taking my top off.
Get your top off.
Do you know what I mean?
What was next?
Aubrey's.
Yeah, so this was Finn Wolfhard's.
He's in a few of these.
There was another one that I put in there, which he was also in. So this is his most recent band. So Finn Wolfhard is the guy from Stranger Things.
He doesn't sing in this one though as much.
No,
I think he does some like backing stuff.
Yeah,
but it's female vocalist.
I don't know who she is.
No,
but he's from Stranger Things and It and everything. You know, Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
catching ghosts. What did you think?
Bit dull.
It was a bit dull.
I put it sounds like the soundtrack to a Judd Apatow film.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Like just any Judd Apatow film, which is there's a few of these that I could say that about, or like it had like a Zoe Deschanel vibe.
Yeah, also, I was gonna put her in, but I forgot.
Yeah, it was Zoe Deschanel.
So yeah, I
She's
know what
sick.
you mean. It did have that kind of vibe.
Yeah, it's like that sort of old timey,
Yeah,
indie hipster as fuck.
Yeah,
Fixie bikes with a basket on the front,
that.
bow in my hair,
Mm-hmm.
tote bag.
Yeah, bit edgy,
Yeah,
like young kid edgy.
yeah.
But it was alright. I think it was listenable.
It was just boring as fuck.
It was a bit boring, but
Because those Judd Apatow films, it's all like, I'm so sad and I do this thing. It's just like nonsense beige music that sits in the back,
yeah,
and it goes, you should feel sad now because the song be sad.
I know what you mean.
It's just a bit.
Mm. So we were giving it. See,
I give it 5.
ooh, a 5. That might be a D
I would
then.
probably D it.
What were they called? Amber.
Aubrey's.
Aubrey's.
Just reading my notes.
All right, what's next?
I just put Russell Crowe. I can't
Yeah.
can't remember what his band's called.
The 30 somethings, 30 gremlins or something.
Yeah.
What were they called?
Dirty buggers.
30.
No, it's like a Yorkshire term.
30 odd foot of
30
30 odd foot of grunts. That's what they called.
That's it.
It wasn't for me.
Do you want me to read my note?
Yeah, go on.
Exactly what I expected. 3.
It was the epitome of like old man music.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I mean?
It is like such.
It's like,
dads.
Yeah.
Starting a band with their mates and playing at the pub.
yeah, exactly. They were all at the pub one day and they were like, we should start a band because we'll be better. They were
Johnny, you play bass, don't you?
Oh, Johnny, you play bass, do you? Oh, go on then, we'll start a band. And then there was probably a band on at the pub that they were at when they were all sat together.
And he'll have gone,
they
I'm
were-
Russell Crowe, give me a fucking instrument.
Yeah, and Russell Crowe would have started singing, and then they would have been like, we're fucking better than these dickheads. And then they would have started singing, and then everyone would have fucking applauded because it was Russell Crowe, and they would have been like, and then they were like, we should start a band.
Yeah, I thought it was rough, man.
It was the epitome of just dads.
And do you know
being
what
in a
made it
band.
worse? I saw an interview with him because he was playing shows over here because they did Glastonbury.
Yeah,
They did fucking
that's
Glastonbury, Jordan.
mental.
They did an interview over here because they played the Broodnell in Leeds.
Really?
Yeah, they played the Brood. And like Leeds Live did an interview with him. And the way that he talks about their music and their band is that they are so shit hot.
He's like, oh,
He
yeah,
was
mate,
like-
we fucking sick.
he was
We're a
like-
bunch of fucking sick cunts.
he was like talking about all the shows that they played. They just played Red Rocks. Red Rocks.
What's Red Rocks? Oh,
That amphitheater thing in America.
oh yeah.
Just
yeah,
like
yeah.
huge.
Yeah, another one.
And I was like,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
but
mate,
then
we
I
just
was
played
like,
outside in a fucking big amplifier. It
when
was
I
fucking
heard that
Red Rocks.
interview, I was like, that's really cool, Russell Crowe. You keep doing what you're doing. And then I listened to the music, and he must stop.
Yeah.
He needs to stop.
It's bad. It's
Yeah.
not good.
He needs to stop,
He's
man.
fucking Russell Crowe, mate.
Just
He was in Gladiator.
it's because he wasn't. It's because he didn't get the part in Gladiator 2.
Yeah, he's
So
fuming.
now he's gone right. Well, I don't
Oh,
need you
well,
guys.
then I'll start my own band.
Yeah.
I'll start my own gladiators with hookers.
Sheesh. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, bye bye.
I put it in shit.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right, it's in shit. Hollywood vampires. So
You go first, because I want to know what you think. There's someone knocking on your door.
who the fuck's knocking at the
It's
door?
Bloody night.
It's literally 8:15. Hang on, let's listen to this. What's
Wild.
going on?
Who's this? We'll cut this out.
She's not answering it.
2 right.
Probably fucking people, cold callers. There were some people walking around earlier. As well, fucking,
No, fuck that.
do you know what I mean?
Do a clap. We'll start again. I'll do a transition.
She's not going to answer the door?
When we go back, we're on the not Fearless Vampire Killers. We're on Hollywood Vampires when we clap back in.
Okay.
Just clap it back in.
Clap.
Hollywood Vampires. You were back in. We're back in the room. Back
We're
in the room, guys. Hollywood Vampires.
Hollywood Vampires.
Right. What did you think?
Who's in the band? Johnny Depp. Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper. That's all I remember.
Who's the other guy?
Let me look at the
Oh,
picture.
it's Joe.
It's not fucking Russell Crowe.
Joe. What's his face from
Family Guy.
No, Aerosmith.
Oh, Joe Perry.
Yeah, I think so. Is it?
What are they called? I've just searched
Hollywood
vampire into Spotify.
Hollywood Vampires.
Hollywood Vampires. That's the one. I think it probably is Joe Perry.
What does he look like?
Hollywood.
Has he got long grey hair?
Of course he does. He's 100.
Yeah, it is Joe Perry.
Sick. What did you think of him?
I think the song I chose in the playlist was a cover.
Yeah.
Which was, I think, didn't help. Jesus, I almost died then. Didn't help the fact.
Of a David Bowie song.
Yeah. It was okay. I think if I would have picked maybe an original song, I would have had a different opinion. But it was fine. It's kind of what I would expect from those people.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, if someone was like, "Oh, this is what Johnny Depp's band sound like," I'd go, "Yeah, okay."
I actually really liked it.
Fair.
And I liked it more because it was a cover, because I love that song. It was Heroes by David Bowie.
Mm.
And I thought they did it really well.
Yeah, it was done well.
They didn't like fuck with it too much.
Mm.
They played it really well. It was really good. I really liked Alice Cooper's voice. Johnny Depp did some singing in it, I do believe.
Some singing, yeah.
I give it an 8 out of 10.
Oh, I don't know about that.
What would you give it? I'll meet you halfway.
I don't know what.
Unless you say fucking one, like Russell Crowe level shit.
No, I'd put it in B. Those things about Making Brothers.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Yeah, I think that's fair.
What are they called? Hollywood Vampire.
Hollywood the Vampires.
But no, yeah, they're cool. They've got that.
They were better, way better than I thought, because I thought they would be trash.
Yeah. I thought they would be bad, but they've got that vibe, which is like, it works for that style, works for them. Do you know what I mean? Like,
It
it's just,
sounds like leather trousers.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And long hair and just like
Chains.
cigarettes.
A bandana from the belt.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
It sounds like that.
Cool though.
Yeah, very cool. Dog Star.
I thought it was great.
Really?
I honestly, when I listened to it, because I've never, so Dog Star, a Keanu Reeves band. I listened to it and I was like, I didn't know what to expect to at first. I thought it was gonna be a bit shit, but it was kind of like a bit punky, which I thought was kind of cool.
What were you listening to? That's exactly what I thought it was going to be, and it wasn't.
Yeah, it had a bit of punkness to it.
It was, it's Audio Slave and Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah. Hang on, let's listen to it.
It's like very Chris Cornell-y.
I can't. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think it's got a bit of punkiness to it.
Nah, it doesn't. It's American Travis. Do you remember Travis?
Who the fuck's Travis? You know what it does actually kind of sound like? Actually, I take it all back. It kind of sounds like U2.
Yeah. What did Travis sing?
Travis Scott.
Nah, Travis, man.
Don't know who Travis is.
They were a band, innit? From Travis. Travis. You know Travis.
I don't know Travis.
Oh, mate, it's Travis. You know this song? Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what this is.
It's Travis. It's American Travis.
I've never heard
It's
that before.
beige.
It was pretty beige. What did you say you give it?
I give it a 5, smack in the middle.
Smack in the middle.
I'd put it Tenacious D level.
Okay. I liked it.
I thought it just a bit like
What
I
are they
think
called? Dogstar.
dogs. Are they called Dogstar?
Dogstar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dogstar.
Dogstar.
Awful name.
It's a bad name.
Awful. Here we go. Now we're getting to the real business.
Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman.
If you don't know who Corey Feldman is, he was in The Goonies.
Just,
I don't know what else he's been in. He was in The Goonies. That's all I know.
he was in Lost Boys.
He was in Lost Boys.
It's
wild.
Everything that he does is golden, and I love him.
You know, so
I like the get it dance that he does. That's my favorite one. Get it.
What was the song called? What was it called? The song.
I didn't even listen
Come
to
Back.
that one because I've listened to Corey Feldman so much.
Oh, okay, fair. The song I put in was "Comeback King," and it's like, it's so funny because he's like, I'm the comeback king.
It's a tune, man.
It's so funny,
Mate,
And then
he's
there's a rapper
so
in
good.
it at the end. Who's the rapper? Why is there a rapper?
It's probably
in it?
him.
No, it's not him.
It could be him.
It's definitely not him.
It could be him.
No, because
He's mad.
no, because it got good when the rap came in.
Oh,
So
okay.
it wasn't him.
Have you seen all this stuff about his guitar solo?
Yeah.
I think I showed you it last week.
Yeah.
People are going
It's so
absolutely
funny.
wild. Did you see the video of Fred Durst?
No.
Because he's right. So Corey Feldman he's on tour with Limp Bizkit for some reason. Someone set that up, and
It's
whoever
so
did
funny.
it is a fucking genius. So Corey Feldman can't play guitar, but he does. He has admitted he can't play guitar. He doesn't know how to play guitar. He plays it like a bass with his fingers, like this sometimes. And halfway through the set, someone recorded him doing a guitar solo.
The guitar was dreadful.
And it's basically just him
smashing his
doing
fingers
this.
on the
with no notes being hit. You know, like when you play Guitar Hero and you try and do
Yeah.
it and you miss every note and it's just
literally that.
It's just that.
But he's got so
And-
much gain on the amp that it just sounds like a
Yeah.
guitar.
But this guy on YouTube, I don't know why he did this. He is so sure
Debunked it.
that it was on a backing track. And Corey Feldman just came out and went, if I was going to put it on backing track, why would it sound like this? Like, I can't play guitar. This is real.
He's
And then-
mental.
Literally a couple of days ago, because this whole thing where has gone viral of someone accusing him to be putting it on backing track and him being like, I'm playing it, but I can't play guitar. Fred Durst brought a chair onto the stage while he was doing his guitar solo and sat on the chair and analysed his playing from the chair.
That's crazy.
And he was like, yep, it's real. It's
That's
legit.
That's real. That's fucking wild.
So good. He's so good. If you want to like deep dive Corey Feldman, just go into YouTube, search Corey Feldman Angels and watch some of their like live TV performances. That's a good place to start.
It
It's
is funny.
batshit.
It is mental.
The best place to go from there for like just an overview of his first album, it's something to do with Angels. His Angels were the backing band, which were some female ladies that he found that are definitely just models and can't play instruments because they're basically it looks, all of their TV appearances looks like they've been handed an instrument that they've never seen
Yeah.
before in their lives.
They're like swaps.
Anthony Fantana does a review of the album, and it's like an hour long, and it's so good, and you're just in. It's a 10 from me.
To be honest, same. It's a 10
It's
for me.
so good.
It's
Not even the. It's just the confidence to just do that.
You know when something is just so bad, it's good.
It's just mad. It's just so out there.
You know that that film, The Room.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yes.
It's
that.
the music equivalent of that.
It is exactly that.
It's so bad, it's good.
It's exactly that.
S.
It's just because obviously he definitely earned loads of money as a child star, and he's just gone, I can do whatever I want now. And he's gone, I'm a rock star.
Yeah.
And no one can tell him otherwise.
No, he's like, if you pay for it, mate, sound.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, okay, and he's just paying for it.
wild, and I love it so much.
It is hilarious.
10. S tier.
I put it in S. It's in S.
100%. I could just talk about Corey Feldman for the next hour. I swear to God. Absolute genius.
What was the next one? I just looked at it.
Lola Wolf.
No.
Oh,
Dead Man's Bones. Did you listen to Dead Man's Bones?
What's Dead Man's Bones?
It was what's his name? Notebook Man. What's his name? Goslin. It was Ryan Gosling's band.
Oh no, I didn't.
You didn't listen to that?
Is he in a band?
Yeah, they're called Dead Man's Bones.
Are they good?
Terrible.
Oh, put it on. But like, give me a little taster. I must have missed this one. I was sifting through all the hot garbage. That's already bad. Oh. Why does it sound like Rock Lobster?
Yeah.
It's Rock Lobster.
Yeah. There was barely any singing in it. Maybe I just picked the wrong song, but it was like their most streamed song. Barely any singing in it. There was like a little bit of talking, like talk singing, like. Yeah, exactly that. Like towards the end, I was like, "This is fucking trash."
Love Shack, baby.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was like.
In that case, it's a 10.
It was not good.
Love Shack.
No,
that sounds not good.
I would listen to it and give me your opinion later. For that reason that you didn't listen to it, we'll miss that one out.
No, you can put it in. Give me your. I mean, I've heard enough of it to probably agree that it's not very good.
I'll put it at D.
Okay, yeah.
Because like
From what I heard,
it was fine. Like, you know, it was audible. It wasn't as bad as fucking Russell Crowe shit. It was fine, but like,
it's no
Feldman. It's no Feldman. Lola Wolf.
I don't remember who this was.
It was Zoe Kravitz.
Oh yeah. I put actually dig this. 8. No idea who she is. Is it Lenny Kravitz's daughter?
Yeah, she was Catwoman in the new Batman.
Yep, that's what she's in. Yep. I really liked it though. I liked that though. It was Rocky.
Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great.
I really liked it. I give it an 8.
Yeah?
Which I think puts it above 30 Seconds to Mars.
I'll put it in A.
Yeah.
What are they called?
I'll put it in A.
Lola Wolf.
Lola Wolf.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. It had like it had like a kind of edgy, rocky vibe to it, like a bit, just edginess. Like,
yeah, I really liked it.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, the guitar's really good, isn't it?
Bit different.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed my time. This is where it gets controversial because
all right, got in.
You put Will Smith, and I said it doesn't
Big
count.
Willie time, baby.
I said it doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean, wait, no, you've missed a few.
Who have I missed?
You've missed Mother. MOTHXR.
Not familiar with that one.
Did you listen to that one?
Nah.
Is that on your list?
I probably looked at the celebrities and went, do I know who this is? And if I didn't, who's this? This is Toto.
It was cool.
No, it's Paul Simon.
Yeah, kind of.
Or like David Gray.
It was the guy from You.
No.
Yeah.
He can't do a music.
Penn Badgley, or whatever his name is.
Badge Bentley.
That's the one. Badge Bentley. Him. His band.
That sounded like Toto.
It did kind of sound like Toto. I think you maybe need to listen to more of it. All right, well, seeing as you missed that one, we'll move on.
I just jumped straight onto Will Smith.
And you missed Bruce Willis as well. Did you miss Bruce Willis?
I did say that earlier.
Yo, honestly, I listened to that Bruce Willis. In all honesty, I didn't know I was not expecting much because it's Bruce Willis. Fucking pretty good.
Really?
Pretty fucking good. It's really dated. It's really like 80s sounding. Like kind of, you know, white man R&B of the 80s. However, I liked it. I'd recommend it. Honorable mention.
Is it like lovemaking music?
Hang on.
Long pause.
I'm trying.
I hate that so much. Why is it so gondola?
It was sick.
I was not expecting that. Can you imagine listening to that? Right, listen to that and then picture Bruce fucking Willis from Die Hard
with the fuck on an Italian gondola playing a fucking little mandolin
Denim jeans and his white tank top.
covered in blood.
That's wild.
It's cool though. I thought it was cool.
I think most of these, like, I can get it from like
The person.
the person.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah, it was wild. I think that came out in like the 80s.
That's mad.
So what do you say, Will Smith? You're not
Don't
a fan.
count.
Don't count. Okay.
The reason that, well, I mean, you can people disagree with me if you would like to. Most people do. I would argue that I don't know the timeline, but I think he was probably doing music before.
Yeah,
and that's how he got Fresh Prince.
No. I don't know. I think it all kind of happened around the same time. I think you're probably right in the sense of he was doing some sort of music thing before the whole Fresh Prince TV show, but I feel like it wasn't much. Maybe a year or so of doing like Fresh Prince music, and then someone was like, this kid's sick, let's make a TV show about him, and then let's also let him be a rapper and release music and stuff.
I also nowadays think of, when I think of Will Smith, I think of 90s rapper rather than film star. But I think that's because he's not done anything good in a while.
Yeah, he hasn't been in any good films in a long time.
I mean, the last big film that I remember him being in, like blockbuster, was Suicide Squad, and we know how that went.
Yeah, that was not bad. That was not good. Well, he was in that Venus Williams thing.
Oh yeah,
King Richard, and that's when he punched Thingy in the face.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
but that wasn't like a massive. Was that a massive blockbuster?
I'm pretty sure he won an Oscar for it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Mad.
And then he punched Chris Rock in the face.
Yeah, sick.
Wild. Okay, Will Smith don't count. Who's next on the list? Who's next on the list?
I think this is. I think my notes have auto-corrected here. Is there someone called Mr. Heavenly?
Yeah, Mr.
Okay.
Heavenly. So
this is another one that I said might not count.
This also, yeah, kind of, because it's Michael Cera, but he's kind of not in the band.
Yeah, he sometimes
plays bass for them,
which I'll allow.
Cool. Thoughts?
Sounds like Queens of the Stone Age.
I thought that,
but I like that.
Yeah, yeah, it has like an indie Queens of the Stone Age vibe.
Yeah, it's like a bit like stonery, psychedelic-y. It's exactly what I would expect from Michael Cera.
Yeah, I agree.
It feels very a band from Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
I give it a 7. I quite liked it though.
I quite liked it.
I thought musically it was very good.
I would listen to it again.
Yeah.
B?
Yeah.
I can't remember what the band's called. I'm just going to play from
Mr. Heavenly.
Oh.
They're called. So again, not a good band name.
Terrible band name. Next.
Calpurnia.
So this is also Finn Wolfhard's first band, where he sang.
Yeah.
And he was a lot younger. This was probably the first season of Stranger Things, whereas the last one was like most recent season of Stranger Things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I wrote fucking trash.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all.
One, so indie. Judd Apatow. Fuck this is what I wrote.
You know, yeah, I agree.
It's so bad.
I agree. It's like, I mean, it's exactly what it is, but it's like someone just got a bunch of kids, put them in a room, and was like, make music that sounds edgy and cool to you, and they were like, all right, and they haven't played music long enough for them to understand each other, let alone their instruments, so they're just like doing whatever maybe the person in the room is telling them what to do, and they're kind of working it out as they go along.
100% there's someone else in this, because why do they all sound like bands from like 2008 Judd Apatow films? Like someone is going, this is cool, this is nice, this, because what it is it's so unoffensive because they're the Stranger Things kids. You can't be going, we're going to start a punk band.
Yeah.
Like, because that's not marketable. That ruins your image. It's so like indie elevator music.
Yeah.
Do you remember like in Starbucks when you used to get those cards on the counter and it would have like a free download from Apple?
No.
like iTunes card. So every week Starbucks would have like a song of the week, and you'd get a card off the counter in Starbucks.
That's the most 2010 shit I've ever heard in my life.
But all of the bands ever
Yeah.
were that.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
yeah.
completely. It's just coffee shop music. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah,
nothing.
So what were we saying?
One.
Okay. What are they called? Cappuccinos. I'm just gonna. I know what that is.
Fuck.
I put them in shit.
Yeah, just not good, man.
Next. Who's the next on your list? You have Jaden.
Jaden.
We're not counting Jaden.
I just put trash. Does this count? All they do is this and be Will Smith's son.
So my reasoning behind Jaden was.
But I forgot that he was an actor.
My reasoning behind Jaden was because when he was a kid, he was in Pursuit of Happiness, and he was in The Karate Kid, and he was an actor first, technically. But you're right, it kind of doesn't really count because he's Will Smith's son in a way. But at the same time, he's also done his own kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I think he's famous for being Will Smith's son, and I know that sucks. And
Did you listen to that
he
song?
might fight me. I skipped through it. I'll be honest. Cause it was
Honestly, because in all that
hot
song,
garbage.
that song and that album that song's from, audio problem.
Go back to the album thing. You're talking about how good the album is. Back in the Room.
Back in the Room. Jaden Smith's album, I thought was fucking sick. It's got like this. It's just good, man. Like there's a lot of songs on there. It's quite punky. A lot of it is quite like fucking in your face, like. But then it's got like the kind of like undertone of like the hip hopping. You know like how hip hop is kind of like punk music.
Yeah.
It's got that vibe to it. And there's one that song has
Did
got
he do something with Travis Barker at some point?
probably.
Oh, was that Willow?
No, that was Willow. She did a whole album with Travis, and that to be fair, that album's fucking sick.
I remember when that came out, you were
It was a good album.
shumming off
It
it.
was good. So we're not putting Jaden in there. Next one was Eddie Murphy.
Mate.
My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party
is it that song?
Yeah.
I listened to it and I never heard that bit, and I was like, oh, is it that song? And I never heard it.
It's that song.
Well, it's
My girl
sick.
wants to party all the time, party all the time.
Now we talking about. Oh yeah, totally is. I must have just been. It was literally just on. I think I played it like 2 or 3. It was just on in the background. But I was like, as soon as it started, I was like, I am so into this. Did he originally write that song then?
Well, it's got it on Spotify. It says Eddie Murphy, so I don't know.
It's a tune.
It's
that.
Sean, if you look on his Spotify, that
It's-
song has like 400 million plays, and everything else has got like 1,000.
That's wild. Like, it's so 80s.
It's so 80s. It's good though.
I gave it a 10.
All right, Eddie Murphy. I'm not gonna give it a 10. I'm gonna put it in A. I don't think it's that good.
It's
I don't
not
think it's as
Feldman.
Corey Feldman
It's
good.
not Feldman.
But it's up there because Eddie Murphy is
Nothing
the
is. Nothing is.
goat. Okay, moving swiftly on. The next one we had was Idris Elba. Basically, did you listen to that one?
Yeah.
Idris Elba one? I mean, it's not really Idris Elba. It's more he was featured in a song.
Yeah. Yeah, I ranked it low for that reason.
Because he was just featured in it.
Yeah.
I looked on his Spotify and it seemed that most of the things he was in, he was just featured. He didn't really have
Yeah, I
like,
give it a 5.
just a
It
song
didn't
on
have
his own.
enough Idris.
I feel like it was too much Idris.
Really?
Yeah, like in the sense of like, oh, let's get Idris Elba on a song and he just does Idris Elba things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He didn't try and do anything else
It was
apart
very-
from his own persona that he has. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Which is fine. Like that's just what he is and how he is kind of thing. But like
he is Idris Elba.
he is Idris Elba. There's nothing you can do
That's
about
part of the problem.
His problem is he's Idris Elba.
Yeah,
Do you know
and
what I mean?
that's all he knows.
That's all he knows.
Yeah.
Just like I'm shit. Like look at me, I'm Jordan. What am I gonna do? I'm
Yeah.
Jordan stuff.
You
know what I
can't
mean?
be Feldman.
Can't be Feldman in. That's only up stuck for him.
Feldman.
But it was a decent song.
Yeah, I give it a 5.
Yeah.
Just it didn't offend me. It didn't. Like,
Yeah, no, I agree. It didn't wow me.
It didn't rile me up.
Nah. So what we're putting it at
Warm my cockles.
C.
Yeah.
What's next?
Jamie Bauer, I think. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
I've
so
got
I
on
put
mine.
Jamie Bauer in here twice.
Yeah.
One was the Blood Magic and one was Counterfeit. Did you listen to Blood Magic?
Yep.
It's fucking great.
No.
No?
Counterfeit's way better.
Counterfeit is way better.
Infinitely better.
10 times better.
Just not even comparable.
When I was listening to the playlist and it came on, I was like, yeah, now we're talking. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's Jimmy.
Yeah.
Also, Stranger Things. What's up with Stranger Things people and writing music?
Dude, this is the... Oh, no, I don't want to spoil anything. I don't know if we've got any more, because they're just...
I'm pretty sure there is one more in there.
crawling out the fucking walls.
There is one more in there from Stranger Things.
It's the only one that's not complete shite.
Yeah, so it was good.
Yeah, Counterfeit
Counterfeit
is
up there.
really good. Blood Magic, I didn't...
It was okay.
It felt like really industrial.
Yeah, it kind of had like a Marilyn Manson-y vibe.
Yeah. Counterfeit's just like good old clean rock
Punk
music.
fucking let's go, baby.
Yeah.
I'm putting it today.
I dug that. I digged it.
I digged it.
I digged it.
I digged it. I put it at A.
I didn't even rate this one because I was so fucking tired of Stranger Things kids. I just put Maya Hawke.
Yeah.
I just put Maya Hawke dash Stranger Things kids love 500 Days of Summer.
That's so true.
Like, it's just coffee shop music.
Yeah.
Man.
Let's put it on.
I just put it with the rest of them. It's a little bit edgier, to be fair.
To be fair, when I listened to, I was quite surprised by her.
But she's older.
Yeah.
She's a little bit more mature.
Mm.
She saw Juno 15 years ago.
Yeah.
She's over it. She's moved on.
I was quite surprised by hers because like I expected the same that you said.
Her voice has the 500 Days of Summer thing. It's
yeah, it does.
the you know, like on like TikTok and stuff, when people do that thing,
Yeah.
it's that voice.
Yeah.
It's got a little smattering of that.
But the music underneath,
Stop.
the music underneath was
It's good. It was like a little bit like electronic. It was like a little
it's
bit,
got sound design going
a
on.
little
It's
bit
nice.
naughty.
It's a bit more mature. You're
But
right.
there's just like, yeah, it was. Yeah, I actually can't put that in the same bracket as the kids.
I put her as Maya.
Why can't Dustin do one?
He does have one actually.
Is it a sick hardcore band? 'Cause he always wears that trucker cap.
No, there was
throwing down.
one that I found that he was in. It was called like Work in Progress or something. They had like one song that
Is it
released.
country?
I didn't listen to it.
I bet it's country.
It might be. I don't
He
know.
looks like it. He looks like he'd either be really into Slayer or country.
Also, you know who else was I didn't put in there that was also in there is the other kid from Stranger Things. What's his name in the show?
the one that gets stuck in the upside down.
No, the other one. I can't remember his name. Plays the basketball in one of the he goes off with his basketball friends in one season, and they all like kind of like almost disown him a little bit because he's like too cool for them because now he plays basketball.
Oh,
I can't remember his name. I generally can't remember his name.
the one that goes out with the girl that does the floaty.
Yeah. He had some music as well, but I didn't put it in. Caleb, that was his name.
Caleb. Is that the actor's name or the
No, that's
character's name?
the character's name. I think.
I don't think it is.
Maybe it's the actor's name.
That doesn't feel right.
I'm pretty sure it is.
It doesn't feel
I'm
right.
pretty sure his name is Caleb. Hang on. Let's have a look. Caleb. Stranger
Caleb.
Things. Caleb. Stranger Things.
Caleb. It's a mad name, that, isn't it?
Oh no, that's his actual name.
I was gonna say I think that's his actual name.
Yeah. But
Caleb.
he had some music as well, but I didn't put it in. Who's next?
You put Bo Burnham, doesn't count
Bo Burnham doesn't count.
because it's just music. It's comedy, but it's music comedy.
Yeah, you're right.
James Marriott.
Yeah, what did you think?
I really like James Marriott. I really like his album.
I thought I've
And
never
that's
listened to him.
that's pre this.
But yeah, I thought the song was good, but it's just too Sam Fender.
Yeah.
It's so British indie. It
It's
hurts.
very British indie.
And like it was good and it was fine and it has that vibe and it works, but it just didn't do anything exciting for me. You know what I mean?
My only criticism of the album and the music, and I don't think his voice has got a lot of character.
Yeah, I thought that as well.
It's very like he's a good singer.
Mm.
He writes very good music.
Mm.
I don't think his voice has a lot of personality in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels very, I don't know, it feels almost too rehearsed.
Mm.
Like there's not any emotion in it really.
Yeah, he's probably more worried about getting it. Audio died again. That's my bad. Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Right, we finished. We were talking about James Marriott. Yeah, he's good. We like him. We put him in. Where did we put him? We put him in B.
You put him.
Where did I put him? I put him in B. Sound. James Marriott, B. Jackie Chan.
S.
Yeah, to be fair, Jackie Chan was pretty sick.
It was not what I was expecting at all.
It was just great.
I don't even know what, like...
It's got like a 70s kind of feel that's like got this overarching epicness of just like Chinese nationality. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, this is sick.
It feels like what, like, if you took like a group of Chinese people in the 70s that had never had no concept of hip hop or rap, but described it to them.
And then they tried to sing it.
And then they just were like, something like this, and then they just did it.
Mm.
That.
Yeah. It's a little bit more traditional as well.
Yeah, but it's like cool traditional.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like in like a modern song where they would like sample like a traditional like instrument.
Mm.
It feels like that. It feels like cool but traditional at the same time.
Yeah, but instead of sampling it, they got like an actual
Yeah.
person in to do it, and they were like, all right, we're going to record like a 60-piece orchestra.
Yeah.
It's good.
Fucking sick.
It's good.
I gave it a... What did I give it? 8.
Yeah, it's
Mint
up there.
8.
I've put it in A. Right, let's do one more, and then because this is a long old episode. This one, so
Do
one
you know
more,
what I mean?
and we'll call it a day.
Actually, can we do 2 more? Because there's one that was really bad that I just want to mention before a really good one.
Two more.
I don't even know how to say this person's name.
Mm.
Iwan Rehion.
Yeah, Iwan.
Was he in... Is he Welsh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or
Iwan.
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 Iwan. I don't know how to say his last name. Rayon.
Rayon.
Iwan Rayon.
Was he in Game of Thrones?
Yeah, it was.
I'm pretty sure it's not in key.
It's terrible, isn't it? It's absolutely diabolical.
It's like as well the recording you can hear his breath.
Like I was listening
Like in the microphone.
I had it on shuffle and it came on and it was like, and it's like bang 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 bang. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
This is fucking shit. This is terrible.
Yeah.
Because the only reason I put it on there is because I was just researching like people, actors, whatever, and do music and stuff, and I came across one that was really good, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Iwan, he's fucking Welsh boys, stick him in, lovely stuff.
Stick him in.
So a little bit of the Welsh in there now, like it. Fucking, we'll have him around for supper afterwards. And I was like, yeah, Sam, put him in. And then I was like, this is fucking terrible. This is so bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
And that was
I swear the first line, like that he sings, isn't in key.
It was
as
not
soon
good.
as I heard it, my body went,
yeah,
that's horrible.
I thought it was not good at all.
And you can like. It's like you can hear him shuffling around the room like during the vocal take.
Yeah.
It's like you can hear like his hot breath on the microphone all the way through it. And I'm like, ugh, why are you in my ear?
It was not good.
Rang.
I don't think because like I said, I found other music by him and it sounded all right. So I feel like his music is probably actually good. It's just maybe that song is not.
Yeah.
But for some reason that song was his most streamed song, so that's why I put it in.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. It was not good.
I'm just gonna do like a quick like roundup of honorable
I put him.
mentions.
Where'd you put him? Because I put him in shit.
I put him in. I give him. I give him.
Sorry, you.
I give him a 2. I don't know why I give him a 2, and he's a 1. It's not good.
Shoot down the public, then one.
We're gonna finish on a high, but I'm just gonna do a couple of honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions.
The Rock. It's about strength.
Yeah.
It's about power.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
10.
10.
David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff. Ah.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Hasselhoff, mint. I was talking about us doing this to my mate earlier at work, and I mentioned David Hasselhoff, and he said he's
Who?
not a musician.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like one of the biggest selling artists of like the 80s.
In Germany, he
was
is,
like, he's royalty.
he's royalty in Germany.
I think legally he owns Germany.
he might do.
Because they love him so much.
Yeah, maybe.
Jeremy Renner gets an honourable mention from me.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it?
Pretty good.
I was like, this is all right.
I'm pretty sure I've heard that song in a movie soundtrack.
Maybe, I
The
don't
one
know.
that you put in.
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
Yeah.
I've heard that song before
Mm.
and not realised it was Hawkeye.
I was like, this is pretty good.
yeah. He's
Yeah.
actually got a surprisingly good voice.
Yeah. It was decent.
Zendaya, exactly what you'd expect.
Did you? It
Garbage.
was bad,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, I knew she was like Disney. I don't know if it counted because she's Disney, kind of. So it was like, oh, all those Disney people start out doing acting or whatever, and there's always music involved, no matter what, because you're a Disney person. And yeah, that song was bad.
It's not good.
It is so 2012, fucking just bullshit.
It feels like, like in America, like you can go record a song at a mall.
Yeah,
like
yeah, like Rebecca
experience
Black
thing.
kind of
like,
shit.
Yeah, it feels like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, garbage.
Gabaggio.
And then I'm gonna end on a high.
Ended on a high.
Send one up. Big Rip. Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee, baby. This was the last one I added to the list because I forgot. I just completely forgot.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, we need more metal in here somehow because this is supposed to be like a rock, metal, emo, whatever podcast, and we've talked about not much today. So I was like, we need something that's metal orientated, and I don't know how it came into my mind. I was like, Christopher fucking Lee, so good.
Yeah,
It's great.
It's so good, man. It's all about dragons and like fire, the hellfire.
It's so over the top metal.
It's mint.
It's good.
It's so good. And I can't remember what his band were called, but he's basically in the band. He was basically just Saruman. Like,
yeah, fair.
like all of their press shots are like him like holding an orb
Yeah,
next to a man with a flying V guitar.
That's
It's like,
sick.
my God.
So cool.
Yes, please.
Yeah, it's fucking dope.
Yeah, mint 10.
10.
10.
I don't know if I put him up there with Corey Feldman.
Oh, actually, no, yeah, he's not. You can't Feldman.
He's iconic, but I don't know if he's Corey Feldman iconic.
He's
I
A.
don't think he doesn't get me as excited as Corey Feldman does. We'll put him as A.
No. Yeah, I hear you.
Definitely up there though.
So
there we go.
in summary, the greatest artist of all time.
No. Not of all
I stand
time.
by it. I stand by it. I'll die on that hill.
The greatest actor / non-musician artist of all time is Corey Feldman.
And it's true because he is literally a non-musician.
Yeah.
He has self-admitted that he can't
Don't
do
know
it.
shit.
He just do it.
One thing I've learned from this is that you hear sometimes when people talk about like podcasts and podcast talking shit, and it's like we should make podcast equipment more expensive. I think we should make music equipment more expensive, but also not let rich people buy them, because like
Yeah.
this is insane. The fact that Corey Feldman can just do this and play like tour with Limp Bizkit is wild. But like at the same time, it's great. But it's also
Limp Bizkit. Like, who thought?
that's just Fred Durst just being like, yeah, this is sick.
Guys, great news. I've got a great opener for you.
Yeah.
No, in fact, straight to the top, main support. Oh, who is it? Are we talking like some fresh, like upcoming new metal band? Maybe one of these new bands like Wargasm.
Or Loathe.
Yeah. Oh, Fred, you already know Wargasm. Maybe we could get them on the tour. No. Corey Feldman.
Do you reckon they thought it was?
You remember
remember
the
the
Goonies?
It's him.
It's the kid from the Goonies. And Fred Durst will be like, oh shit,
I'm so in.
I fucking love
you know Wes Borland was all over that shit because
Yeah.
he's West as well.
Of course he fucking was.
West Borland.
West Borland.
Anyway, that's enough from us. Thanks for watching, listening, whatever. Follow us on all social. This ain't the scene. It's a podcast. Follow us too. This is Josh. I'm Jordan. See you later. Bye.
See you later. Go listen to Corey Feldman. Peace out.